The Wizard of Oz wasn't merely a film. It was a magical journey into a world where dreams, courage, and friendship sparkled like the ruby slippers themselves. The yellow brick road and vibrant characters created a legacy that still shines as a symbol of hope and the quest for belonging. However, time has cast its own shadow. Nearly a century later, where are the stars who brought Oz to life? Behind the bright smiles of the silver screen, were their lives fairy tales? Or were they touched by unforeseen tragedies? Let's revisit their stories and uncover the truths behind this immortal classic. A journey that will fill you with nostalgia and touch your soul. Hickory is one of the 3 farmhands on Dorothy's family farm in Kansas. In the land of Oz, Hickory transforms into Tin Man, a companion on Dorothy's journey to discover a heart and the meaning of love. This role was portrayed by Jack Haley, a renowned actor, singer, and comedian. The role of Tin Man was initially assigned to Buddy Ebsen, but he had to withdraw after suffering a severe allergic reaction to the aluminum powder used in the makeup. Jack Haley was brought in as his replacement, and the production team opted for a cream-based aluminum makeup to avoid similar issues. Despite this, Haley developed an eye infection, which complicated the filming process. Jack Haley passed away on June 6, 1979, at the age of 80, due to a heart attack. Beyond acting, he was actively involved in charity work and is remembered as a multi-talented artist. His portrayal of Tin Man, filled with warmth and humanity, remains an unforgettable part of cinematic history. Dorothy Gale was a farm girl living in Kansas with Uncle Henry and Aunt Em, dreaming of a life more exciting than the quiet fields around her. One day, a tornado swept Dorothy and her dog Toto into the enchanting land of Oz, where she began her quest to return home. Dorothy, with her brown hair, sparkling eyes, and classic blue gingham dress, became a symbol of innocence, resilience, and the quest for belonging. Along her journey, she befriended the clever Scarecrow, the kind-hearted Tin Man, and the timid, cowardly Lion. Together, they overcame numerous obstacles to reach the Emerald City, hoping the Wizard of Oz could send Dorothy home. In the end, Dorothy discovered that the power to return home had always resided within her. Judy Garland, who portrayed Dorothy with unmatched charm, was one of the brightest stars of her era. However, behind the scenes, her life was fraught with challenges. Garland joined MGM at just 13 years old, where strict control was imposed over her diet and behavior. A harsh regimen left her malnourished, and the studio provided her with stimulants to maintain energy and sedatives to sleep, fostering a dangerous dependency. The intense demands of her career, coupled with personal struggles, led to her dismissal from MGM in 1950. In her final years, Garland faced financial struggles and declining health, often performing in small venues to make a living. She passed away on June 22, 1969, in London from a drug overdose at just 47 years old. Despite her tragic life, Garland's legacy endures, celebrated for her iconic voice and unforgettable performances. It's truly a pity that Judy Garland passed away so young. The pressures stars faced in Hollywood at the time were truly terrifying, weren't they? Stay with the video to hear the untold stories of their tragedies. The Wicked Witch of the West is the antagonist in Dorothy's journey through Oz. With her tall, gaunt figure, green skin, iconic pointed hat, and black cloak, she symbolizes pure evil and unbridled greed. Throughout the film, she persistently tries to take Dorothy's ruby slippers to boost her power. The line, "I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too," has become a cultural hallmark. Margaret Hamilton, who portrayed this role, brought the character to life but faced significant challenges. During a specific scene where her character vanishes in smoke and fire, an accident caused serious burns to her face and hands. She took 6 weeks off to recover and later refused to film any scenes involving fire for safety reasons. Although the Wicked Witch role gained her fame, Margaret pursued a broader career. She appeared in stage productions and well-known TV shows like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Additionally, she worked as a kindergarten teacher and was actively involved in child welfare initiatives. She passed away on May 16, 1985, at 82, leaving behind an unforgettable mark in cinematic history. One of the farmhands on Dorothy's Kansas farm becomes the cowardly lion when she is swept into Oz. Despite his large and intimidating appearance, the Cowardly Lion is plagued by self-doubt and fear. He dreams of possessing courage, but through his journey with Dorothy, he discovers that true bravery is the ability to face fear and protect those he loves. The role of the Cowardly Lion was portrayed by Burt Lahr, who brought humor, vitality, and emotion to the character. Filming was challenging for Lahr, as his 90-pound costume, made from real lion hide, caused discomfort and intense heat. Nonetheless, Lahr delivered an outstanding performance, making the character unforgettable. Before The Wizard of Oz, Burt Lahr had already made a name for himself on Broadway and in vaudeville, known for his comedic talent and expressive facial artistry. He passed away on December 4, 1967, in New York City at the age of 72. Initially reported as pneumonia, his son later confirmed that he had cancer. Though his life ended, Burt Lahr is forever remembered for his portrayal of the Cowardly Lion, a symbol of courage and warmth cherished by audiences across generations. Dorothy Barrett played a manicurist in Emerald City in The Wizard of Oz. Though her role was uncredited, her presence added charm and magic to the film's iconic scene. Dorothy began her acting career in the mid-1930s, appearing in several MGM films. Besides her work in The Wizard of Oz, she also appeared in the classic Gone with the Wind, 1939, as an Atlanta woman. After leaving the screen, Dorothy Barrett devoted her energy to teaching dance. She established a dance studio in Studio City, California, where she spent nearly 60 years training students. Even at the age of 96, she continued to teach, showcasing her unrelenting passion for the arts. Dorothy Barrett passed away on March 8, 2018 in Los Angeles at the age of 101. As one of the last surviving cast members of The Wizard of Oz at the time, she left a legacy not only in film, but also through her long-lasting dedication to arts education. Aunt Em, Dorothy Gale's beloved aunt in Kansas, embodies love and the comfort of home. Throughout Dorothy's journey in Oz, her bond with Aunt Em drives her relentless quest to return home. This role was portrayed with heartfelt emotion by Clara Blandick, a talented actress with a decades-long career. Despite her professional success, Clara faced significant hardships in her personal life. By the 1950s, her health had deteriorated badly. Her vision weakened, and severe arthritis caused her constant pain. On April 15, 1962, after attending Palm Sunday church service, she returned home, organized her room, and arranged her cherished mementos in prominent spots. Clara dressed in an elegant blue gown, styled her hair neatly, and prepared herself with a dose of sleeping pills. She lay on her sofa, wrapped herself in a golden blanket, and left a note expressing her desire to rest peacefully, free from physical suffering. She passed away just 7 weeks before her 86th birthday. Her landlady, Helen Mason, discovered her body later that day. Though her life ended in tragedy, Clara Blandick is forever remembered for her portrayal of Aunt Em, a symbol of love and hope that left an indelible mark in the timeless classic, The Wizard of Oz. Surely her last days must have been filled with unbearable pain. Leave a comment saying Clara to pay tribute and remember her. Hunk is one of the workers at Dorothy's family farm in Kansas. In the Land of Oz, Hunk becomes the Scarecrow, Dorothy's first companion on her journey to the Emerald City. The Scarecrow wishes for a brain to think more wisely, but his cleverness and bright ideas throughout the journey prove he already possesses what he desires. Ray Bolger, who portrayed Hunk and the Scarecrow, was a multi-talented performer, famous for his agile dancing and unique stage presence. He began his artistic career in the 1920s and quickly became a beloved name in the industry thanks to his remarkable talent in dance and acting. Sadly, in 1986, Ray Bolger was diagnosed with bladder cancer. His health declined over time, and by the end of the year, he moved from his Beverly Hills home to a nursing home in Los Angeles. There, he passed away on January 15, 1987, at the age of 83. Through his portrayal of the intelligent and lovable Scarecrow, Ray Bolger left an indelible legacy in the history of cinema. The Wizard of Oz is introduced as a symbol of power and mystery in the Emerald City. He appears as an awe-inspiring, omnipotent figure. However, it is eventually revealed that he is merely an ordinary man, employing tricks and illusions to project authority. This role was brilliantly portrayed by Frank Morgan, an accomplished and seasoned actor. In addition to playing the wizard, Frank Morgan also took on 4 other roles: Professor Marvel, the Emerald City Gatekeeper, the carriage driver with the horse of a different color, and the palace guard. Morgan's flexibility and talent added depth and charm to the film. Before his role in The Wizard of Oz, Morgan had a distinguished film career. His performance in The Affairs of Cellini, 1934, earned him an Academy Award nomination. With 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Frank Morgan is celebrated as one of the greatest artists of his time. Morgan was known for his fondness for alcohol. Many colleagues recalled that he often carried a briefcase stocked with a portable bar during work. He passed away from a heart attack on September 18, 1949, at the age of 59. Frank Morgan's portrayal of the wizard left an indelible mark on audiences and remains a timeless contribution to cinematic history. Lois January, the actress who played the manicurist in Emerald City, delivered a delightful moment in The Wizard of Oz. In this scene, she sings alongside Dorothy, "We can make a dimpled smile out of a frown," adding a lively and magical touch to the Emerald City's charm. After completing her role in the film, Lois January moved to New York to pursue her career on Broadway, starring in the play Yokel Boy. Following the play's conclusion, she began performing at the Rainbow Room, one of the most renowned venues for artists at the time. Throughout the 1940s, she built her reputation through nightclub and stage performances, earning recognition as a versatile artist. Additionally, Lois January made her mark by hosting her own radio show, showcasing her multifaceted talent. She passed away at the age of 92 from Alzheimer's disease, leaving behind a legacy as a talented actress and singer with a rich and admirable career. Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, plays a crucial role in Dorothy's journey through Oz. With her graceful appearance, stunning pink gown, and glittering crown, Glinda embodies kindness and positive power. She appears when Dorothy first arrives in Oz, guiding her path to the Emerald City and shielding her from the Wicked Witch of the West. Billie Burke, who portrayed Glinda, was a renowned actress who began her career on Broadway before transitioning to film. Prior to playing Glinda, she appeared in numerous notable films and was nominated for an Academy Award for her performance in Merrily We Live, 1938. Billie Burke's life was not without challenges. After the death of her husband, legendary producer Florenz Ziegfeld, in 1932, she faced financial struggles and had to continue working to sustain herself. By the late 1950s, declining memory forced her into retirement. Billie Burke passed away on May 14, 1970, in Los Angeles at the age of 85. Despite her challenges, Billie Burke is fondly remembered for her elegance and talent, particularly through her portrayal of Glinda, a character who brought light and hope to the Wizard of Oz. Love today's journey? Hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for exciting daily updates about the stars you adore. Nico, the leader of the Flying Monkeys, serves as the loyal right hand of the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz. With his clipped wings, Nico cannot fly and is confined to the witch's castle, where he commands the Flying Monkeys rather than participating in the capture of Dorothy. Pat Walsh, who portrayed Nico, was a talented performer with a career spanning over 3 decades in circus and vaudeville. Known for his exceptional ability to portray animals, Walsh brought authenticity and life to his roles. For Nico, he wore a custom-made, intricate prosthetic makeup designed by Jack Dawn. Unlike the simple rubber masks used for other monkeys, Walsh's makeup included multiple pieces combined with a full-body fursuit, creating an incredibly realistic appearance for close-up scenes. Before acting, Walsh attempted to venture into business, but faced challenges due to his small stature, which led to the venture's failure. He later returned to performing, rediscovering his passion for the stage. Pat Walsh passed away at the age of 91 from a heart attack, leaving behind a legacy as a unique artist with extraordinary talent, especially for his portrayal of Nico in The Wizard of Oz. Charlie Grapewin as Uncle Henry, the husband of Aunt Em and Dorothy's protector in Kansas, delivered a simple yet reliable portrayal. Uncle Henry is depicted as a humble farmer with a deep love for his family, always working hard and ensuring Dorothy's safety. Although his role is brief, it plays an essential part in establishing Dorothy's comforting home life before her journey to Oz begins. Charlie Grapewin's career was diverse and fascinating. He started as a circus performer, showcasing acrobatics and aerial acts with the famous P.T. Barnum Circus. Later, he transitioned to vaudeville, where he performed and wrote scripts for his own shows. In 1900, Grapewin entered the film industry, appearing in over 100 movies and showcasing his versatility in various roles. He remained dedicated to his craft until his passing on February 2, 1956, in Corona, California, at the age of 86. Charlie Grapewin is fondly remembered as a talented and devoted actor, especially for his portrayal of Uncle Henry in The Wizard of Oz. Charles Becker, who portrayed the mayor of Munchkinland in The Wizard of Oz, welcomed Dorothy to the magical land. With his petite stature, round face, and distinct beard, the mayor expressed joy as Munchkinland was freed from the rule of the Wicked Witch of the East. Though his appearance was brief, the character made a lasting impression with his lively and cheerful demeanor. Before entering the film industry, Charles Becker worked as a butcher. However, due to challenges and ridicule, he joined midget shows. Later, he became a member of the Singer Midgets troupe, which relocated to the United States during World War I and found success on vaudeville stages. In The Wizard of Oz, Becker's heavy German accent led to his lines being dubbed by Billy Bletcher. During the film, he met Jessie Kelly, another Munchkin performer, and they married in 1940. After acting, he opened a sausage shop and led a quiet life. Becker passed away on December 28, 1968, in Elk Grove, California, from a stroke. In 2007, Charles Becker and the Munchkin cast were honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, recognizing their essential contributions to this timeless film. Thank you for joining us in reliving the legendary journey of The Wizard of Oz, 1939. This film not only takes us through the vibrant land of Oz, but also teaches us valuable lessons about bravery, friendship, and family love. Dorothy and her ruby slippers have become eternal symbols of timeless dreams and hope. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on our upcoming videos. Click on the suggested video below to discover more classic films. We're honored to accompany you on this journey through the great works of cinematic art. Have a day full of inspiration.